The story of Queen Esther. King Xerxes of Persia ruled a vast empire. One day, during a lavish feast, his queen, Vashti, refused his command to appear before the nobles. This act of defiance cost her the crown. To replace her, a kingdom-wide search was made for a new queen. Among the young women brought to the palace was Esther, a beautiful Jewish orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai. She won the king's favor and was crowned queen, though she kept her Jewish identity a secret, as Mordecai advised. Not long after, Mordecai uncovered a plot to assassinate the king. He told Esther, who informed the king in Mordecai's name, saving the king's life. This act was recorded in the royal chronicles, though at the time Mordecai received no reward. Meanwhile, a powerful official named Haman rose to prominence. Everyone bowed to him, except Mordecai, who would not dishonor God. Furious, Haman decided not only to destroy Mordecai, but to wipe out all the Jews in the empire. He convinced the king to sign a decree ordering their extermination, casting lots, called Purim, to decide the date. When Mordecai learned of this, he tore his clothes, put on sackcloth, and wept. He urged Esther to go before the king and plead for her people. But Esther feared. Approaching the king uninvited was a crime punishable by death, unless he extended his golden scepter. Mordecai's words stirred her heart. "Do not think you will escape in the king's house. If you remain silent, deliverance will come from another place, but you and your family will perish. Who knows if you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" With courage, Esther replied, "Go, gather all the Jews in Susa. Fast for me 3 days. I will go to the king, though it is against the law. If I perish, I perish." On the 3rd day, Esther dressed in royal robes and entered the throne hall. The king, seeing her, extended his scepter. She was safe. But instead of making her request immediately, she invited the king and Haman to a banquet. At the first banquet, she invited them to another. Haman left that day boasting of his power, but his joy turned to rage when he saw Mordecai still refusing to bow. His wife and friends suggested he build a gallows 75 feet high to hang Mordecai. Haman agreed and ordered it prepared. That very night, the king couldn't sleep. He asked for the royal chronicles to be read, and there discovered Mordecai's unrewarded act of saving his life. At dawn, Haman entered to request Mordecai's execution. Instead, the king asked him, what should be done for the man the king delights to honor? Thinking it must be him, Haman suggested a lavish parade with royal robes and a horse. To his horror, the king commanded, "Do just as you have said." For Mordecai the Jew. Haman had to honor Mordecai publicly, leading him through the city. Humiliated, he returned home, but his downfall had only begun. At the second banquet, Esther revealed her secret. "I am a Jew. My people are marked for destruction." Pointing to Haman, she declared, "This vile man is our enemy." The king, enraged, ordered Haman executed on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. The decree of destruction could not be revoked, but the king gave Mordecai authority to write a new decree. The Jews could defend themselves. When the appointed day came, the Jews defeated their enemies. Mordecai rose to high rank, and peace was restored. In memory of their deliverance, the Jews established the Feast of Purim, a celebration of joy, courage, and God's hidden providence. Follow for more interesting Bible stories, like, share, and comment. Which story do you want me to narrate next?